Hi, so in the second part of this company creation, we are going to fill it with opening entries. We have created the company Beyond Milky Way, and whatever your name is, you might have created that company. So moving on to the second part right here, create the following accounts group. That is, go to Gateway of Tally, Accounts Info, Groups, and create. Okay. So which group do we have to create? We have to create Outstanding Expenses group under the head Current Liability. Okay. So first, we don't know what outstanding expense is, but let's just now follow the instructions and create that group. Okay. So where did it say? We'll go to accounting info. You can choose to press the hotkey A. Okay. So I'll just press the hotkey A. Then choose to press the hotkey G. Press the hotkey G, and then hotkey, which hotkey? C. Okay. So create. Hence the hotkeys were, did you remember the hotkeys? I guess it was A, G, and C. Okay, that is how you can create a group directly. So let's start with creating the group. Create, and the name of the group was outstanding expenses. Says okay, and yeah, no alias. Under the head current liabilities, right? Current liabilities, yes. Hence current liabilities. Groups behave like subledger. Okay, no other details is given. Hence, okay. So yes, choose this. Okay. Okay, group behaves like a subledger. Yes. Net debit credit balance for reporting. No. Used for calculation. No. Okay. Method to allocate pen per used in purchase invoice. Not applicable. Yes. Okay. So the group is now created. You can choose to see it by going on display column, and right here you can see outstanding expenses. Okay, hence this is a new group. Let us exit by escape and come to the gateway of Tally, and let's see what is the second part of the question says. Create the following ledger with appropriate group and put the opening balances. Okay, so we'll go to gateway of Tally, accounts info for A. We'll choose A. Okay, and then I guess it will be L and C. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Name of the ledger is equity share capital. Capital account is 26 lakh 58,000. Okay, no, 2 crore 65 lakh 80,000. Okay, so let's now do this. Let's only use hotkeys to go into that ledger column. That is A, L, and C. So how do I know it? I know it that first one is accounts. Okay, hence accounts is right here. Okay, so I'll click on accounts for A, and then I'll click on L, and then I'll click on C. Hence we are at this window right here. So to come to this window you can directly press from the gateway of Tally ALC. Okay, so the first name of the ledger that we want to create is equity share capital. It will go in the head capital account, and the amount is 265,80,000. Okay, equity share capital. Okay, it comes under the head capital account. Okay, and the opening balance is 265,80,123. Okay, So as I previously mentioned you that if it's an old company and it is now moving towards the accounting software Tally, it will always ask you for opening balance. So yeah, this is the opening balance. Let's move on to the second ledger. Enter. Okay, why did I put the address this? Enter credit. Okay. So I just want to show you one thing. Like whenever you enter opening balance to any ledger, so you correspondingly have to enter a vice versa effect to it. Okay. So as this is a capital account and this will always be a credit account, hence it is credit automatically. But as soon as you enter this account, it will accept this account, but it will show you that there is a difference in opening balance, which is 265.80.000 credit. So for this effect, you have to correspondingly enter this effect of debit of 265.80.000. Okay, 40. Okay, so but it is as per the question. So the question will always give us equal entries whenever you want to enter a opening balance. Okay, so you can ignore this point right now if you are unable to understand, and let's just click accept. Okay, so that account is created and general reserves and surplus 256 or zeros. General reserve, which head will it go? It will go under the head reserves and surplus. I'll click on R, reserves and surplus. Okay, enter 256 1 2 3 4. Am I right? Okay, 256 1 2 3 4. Now as soon as I enter this, you should check this balance right here and see if it goes up or if it goes down. So I think it should go up because this right here says capital account. Okay, so let's enter first and see what it says. Enter credit. Okay, see, it went up, hence it went up as it is a credit account, hence there is a more increase in credit balance, hence the equal amount should be debited to balance this balance sheet. Okay, accept. Okay, let's now quickly create all these entries. Capital reserve, and obviously this is also a capital account, reserves and surplus. It will also be credited and it will increase the balance. Let's create this capital reserve, enter reserves and surplus. Okay, the balance was 59.85, 59.8500. Enter. Okay, accept. Now loan from SDFC, loan from HDFC. Enter. Okay, and how much amount of the loan? 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, 5 1 2 3 4 5 6. Also, as you can see, I have intentionally not changed this column because I wanted to show you how do I use shift plus tab function to go up. Okay, so let's try it. Shift tab. Okay, okay. Reserves and surplus, it should go into the, which account should it go into? Bank OD. It should go into secured loan account. Okay, sir. Is there a head named secured loans? Okay, yes, there is. Hence, okay, so now we can just click on accept, or you can press Control plus A because we have already filled all those entries right here. Okay, Control A. Okay, it is done now. Okay, the fourth one is SpaceX and Gravity Inc. Who are they? They are our creditors. This means we buy raw materials from them. Okay. Okay, so creating the ledger of SpaceX, and SpaceX is our supplier, hence he is our creditor. We need to pay him, hence the amount is due. Okay, enter. The amount is 2541 triple zero. Okay, 2541 triple zero, is it? 2541 triple zero. Okay, is it double zero or is it triple zero? It's double zero. Okay, now see as okay. Yes, enter, enter. Okay, so this is what it will ask us when we will tell it that there is an amount due. Bill wise breakup of SpaceX up to okay due date and something something. So if you want to put it, then please go ahead. But we are going to skip it for now. Although I have all those details. But yeah, okay. So this one right here it says SpaceX, that is 1st September. Okay, 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 okay. Credit period is 21 days and the amount are these and these and these. If you sum those up, it will give you a tally of 254100. Okay. Also, that when you enter this date, suppose you enter, okay, uh, okay, we just skipped it. Suppose you enter 21 days credit period and you have charged interest to all those. If you suppose you have a creditor, okay, and SpaceX is your creditor and you have to pay to SpaceX within the span of 21 days. Okay, so Tally has a feature in it which will allow you to calculate interest if there is any interest on late payment of bill. So it will automatically calculate the interest after 21 days. That is why it was asking for 21 days. Okay, but you don't have to go into that, so we'll just skip it and keep entering and press yes. Okay, now create another account, that is Gravity Inc. Okay, enter Sunday creditors. Okay, keep entering till the time we know what the amount is. Okay, what's the amount? 225000. Okay, 225000. Okay, enter. Okay, same thing for Gravity also. Yes. Okay, so next thing it is asking us is provision for doubtful debts account. Okay, we'll learn about the provision for doubtful debt when we study about the provision. So don't worry about it right now. And let's just create this account, provision for doubtful debts. It should go into the provisions. Okay, enter. Okay, what was the amount? We are into this entry, 15,000. Okay, 15 triple zero. Enter. Okay, yes. This one is outstanding rent. Okay, outstanding rent. Keep entering. Outstanding rent should go into current liabilities. Okay, we have a head right here that we just created was outstanding expenses. Okay, keep entering. 16,500. Outstanding telephone bill. Outstanding telephone bill. Okay, same. And how much is the amount outstanding? 35,000. We will have a separate lecture on what outstanding is, but now let me give you a quick go through what an outstanding expense is. Hence, So suppose you have a telephone connection at your home or at your office or at your company, and the telephone company always gives you a bill on 31st 31st of the okay month or 30th, okay, so the last date of the month. But then you know that this is something that we have to pay, okay, and this will be a liability that we have to pay in future. This will be expense that we have to pay in future. So the accounting principle of accrual, this is a accounting principle which says that you should realize all your expenses as and when you know about them. So although these are not incurred right now, but you know that this is something that will be incurred in future. Hence, you should show the true position of the balance sheet, and you should always realize all those expense, that is, incorporate all those expense in your financials as and when you know about them. And in case of income, you should always account it when you have received it, okay. So this is pretty much for now. Let's move forward. And yeah, so we are going to have a pretty much a dedicated lecture for this outstanding expenses, but in case if you still want to grasp it just right now, I'll explain you outstanding expense. I'll explain you the gist. Outstanding expenses, okay, are the expenses that will be surely incurred in future, and they should be accounted as we know about them to give a correct and true position of the balance sheet of the financials, okay. So this is pretty much everything you want to know about outstanding expenses right now. And yeah, let's skip it and move forward, okay. Control, yeah, we are done with it. Control A. Okay, so the next outstanding expense is outstanding AMC, okay. Outstanding AMC is annual maintenance charges. So this is something we also know that it will be incurred in future. Outstanding AMC, okay, outstanding expense. And how much is the amount? Outstanding expense 17,514, okay. Credit, okay, yes. Profit and loss account is a primary account, okay, okay. 675 420. Profit and loss account is already there, I guess. Hence, we should press escape and alter, and let's see if we have, yes, okay, okay. So we just have to put the opening balance right here is 675 420. 675 420. As this account was already created, hence I did not create any new account. If you want, and okay, you can also create a new account, doesn't matter, but slight change of spelling, okay, so that it doesn't contradict that previous account. Land and building is fixed asset. So this company looks pretty rich, and yeah, you should be rich, so why not? Fixed asset, and what's the amount of fixed asset? That is okay, this is nice. 50 85 410. 50 85 410, okay, 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 okay. Let me show you something before I enter this amount. Accept, no. Enter, 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 enter. Okay, what was the amount? 50 85 410, right? Yes. So as you see, there is only credit balance right here. and there is no debit balance. So as soon as we enter this fixed asset, we were entering all the this side of the balance sheet figures. Now let's enter this side of the balance sheet figures also. That is this is the liability side and capital side. This is the asset side. Hence, as soon as you enter this amount, you see the magic. Okay, 50 account debit. Okay, right here it shows 50,085, 50 lakh 85,410. Enter accept. Okay, so yeah, plant and machinery 6085011. Okay, plant and machinery 6085 6085011. Okay, and yeah, moving forward we have furniture and fixture right with us. That is fixed asset 4858700. Furniture and fixtures 481700, right? 481700. Also I recommend that you I'll be giving these resources in the resources files, and this is best in your practice to print them out and then to complete them so that we have a smooth working. So I recommend you take a printout and then we'll meet in the next lecture.